the gay Tupac.
Jussie Smollett has disgraced the black community in ways unimaginable. Individuals like Jussie turn the black struggle in America into a complete joke and clown show when they get caught up in foolishness and then want to turn around and all of a sudden become Malcolm X. If you haven't seen this clip already, I'm going to play it for you right now, where Jussie delivered his power to the people speech in the middle of his sentencing as if he is some sort of freedom fighter.
Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I'm not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I'm not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Okay.
Charlotte?
Judge, I know you sentenced him to Mr. Smollett removed.
I'll talk to you about the meetings.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Any other matters to come before the court today? All right. Defendants remanded for custody sheriff. Court is adjourned.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing about black.
I am not suicidal. And I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
This man is making a mockery of everything that black Americans have been through over the past 4 centuries. It's a smack in the face to the legacy of slavery. It's a smack in the face to the history of black codes and Jim Crow. It's a smack in the face to the war on drugs and mass incarceration. Shout out to Joe Biden. It's a smack in the face to all of the freedom fighters and revolutionaries who were assassinated, falsely imprisoned, and forced into exile, from Nat Turner to Medgar Evers to Rosa Parks to Malcolm and Martin to Huey P. Newton to Fred Hampton to Geronimo Pratt to Assata Shakur to Mumia Abu-Jamal, and the list goes on and on and on. It's a slap in the face to everything and everyone, and the reason he feels so comfortable doing this is because what he's doing is following the Black Lives Matter blueprint. Black Lives Matter is an LGBTQ organization. It always has been. And before you fix your mouth to say otherwise, watch this.
Thank you so much for having me. I think that it is crucial that we understand that Black trans people have been the blueprint for the struggle for Black freedom for forever. We, the founders of Patrice Cullors, Opal Tometi, all 3 of them started Black Lives Matter with the intention of Black trans women being at the center of this work. As the movement has grown and as time has passed, we've perhaps moved away from that in some ways, but I think that in general we have to understand that this moment that we are experiencing requires and necessitates the presence, uplifting, and empowerment of Black trans people. And I think that the moment that we find ourselves in is one that I hope has longevity and continues to move forward.
Now, back in August of last year, I did a deep dive into this blueprint in a video titled "White Organizers Are Starting Reparations Organizations and Collecting Donations," but I'll do a quick breakdown for you right now. In short, what some members of the LGBTQ community are doing, as well as white organizers, is this. Whenever there's some sort of injustice that occurs within Black America, these folks jump on it and create organizations that on face value appear to be a Black empowerment organization by name alone. But when you dive deeper into these organizations, you see that they're collecting tens of thousands of dollars and funneling them into LGBTQ and feminist organizations, as well as paying off their family and friends under the guise of, quote, consultants, and advisors, while they themselves, Patrisse Cullors, leveraged their newfound celebrity to obtain book deals, Netflix deals, and speaking engagements to the tune of millions of dollars, to which they are now buying multiple million-dollar homes, while the black community that they're supposed to be representing is in shambles. And Jussie Smollett did the same exact thing. His entire fake assault was based on him being black first and LGBTQ second. From the noose around his neck to the bleach that was poured on him, which was symbolic to the gasoline that was poured on black men as they were burned alive while simultaneously being lynched. His entire fake assault was rooted in being black first, while him being LGBTQ was secondary. And the key element to the Black Lives Matter blueprint that Jussie Smollett is using is that they're all banking on being able to use being LGBTQ as the shield to prevent them from receiving their deserved critique. Because now, if a heterosexual black man like myself has the audacity to have something to say, obviously you can't write me off as a racist because I'm not white. But what you can do is write me off as being homophobic or misogynistic, depending on whoever is using the Black Lives Matter blueprint. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine a couple of months ago, and he was telling me that Jussie Smollett is finished in Hollywood. I said, no, he's not. He's going to go to jail, and when he comes out, he'll pick right back up from where he left off at. And he knows this. Now let's take a quick moment to check out this video where Jussie Smollett was calling himself the gay Tupac.
I was bruised, but my ribs were not cracked. They were not broken. I went to the doctor immediately. Frank Gatson drove me. I was not hospitalized. Both my doctors in LA and Chicago cleared me to perform, but said to take care, obviously. And above all, I fought the fuck back. I'm the gay Tupac. So now we can do our own chord.
You see how he laughed at the end of saying that? This is all a game for him, and that's why I have no sympathy for his whole situation. He is wildly disrespectful to the history and legacy of his own people, all for the sake of his own personal gain. This man is a disgrace, and I have nothing for him. With all that being said, that does it for today's video. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification next to the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. All social media links will be pinned in the comment section below. Please make sure you text tdhiphop to number 33222. That's tdhiphop to number 33222. That way you'll get a direct text notification whenever I release a new video, but it also serves as a protection plan for myself in case YouTube ever gives this channel the axe. I'll be able to send you a direct link to where you can find me next. And last but not least, for those of you who have a love and appreciation for the work that I put in on this channel, the number one way you can show your support is through Patreon. For only $3 a month, that will help put me in position to take TD Hip Hop Media off of YouTube. Remember, the goal is not to grow big on YouTube, but to grow independent of YouTube. And for those who have issues with joining Patreon, you could also hit the join button that's next to the subscribe button, and that way you can become an official channel member for as little as $3 a month as well. And lastly, if you have not already, please make sure you join the emailing list. There is no way that I can go independent of YouTube if I cannot take the audience with me. And the link to that will be pinned in the comment section as well. Thank you for your time, and until the next video, peace.